In a previous video, I stated that I was going to bring evidence forward in the Karmelo Anthony case that hadn't been brought forward. And it's not specifically regarding the day in question, but it's regarding another aspect, and you'll see as I bring it forward. Now, this is directly for the Black community because this directly and indirectly affects you. There is no larger concentration of Black Americans in any other state except Texas. Texas has the largest concentration in the United States. So this affects the Black community. This is involving the Black community, and the Black community's input and feedback and opinion is warranted. So bear with me as I break this down. So Karmelo Anthony, Frisco, Texas, track star. He was at a track meet on a rainy day, lightning, thunderstorm, torrential downpour. If you're familiar with Texas, it can happen in the blink of an eye. He went to go stand under a tent. Allegedly, there were some white football players that told him to get from underneath the tent. They chased him away, and an altercation ensued. One of the football players that was assaulting Karmelo, he was stabbed, and Karmelo is pleading self-defense. Now, Austin Metcalf lost his life. Karmelo was charged with that offense, and he was given a $1 million bond. It was dropped down to $250,000 by a Black judge, and he's been at home with an ankle monitor, staying out of trouble ever since, awaiting his court date. Now, the new judge, Judge John Roach, he issued a gag order in the case last week. So nobody involved with the case, no witnesses, police, defense attorneys, families, nobody can talk about it at all. Now, let me bring you to this man. This is Chris Hansen. In 2006, this was the #1 show on television, To Catch a Predator. Now, Chris Hansen, what he did with the NBC5 crew, he would set up houses and online chat rooms, and predators would think they were talking to minors, but they were really talking to Chris Hansen and police. They would go to the house, they could go inside, Chris Hansen would say, "Have a seat." And when they did, he'd say, "What are you doing here?" And he put them on Front Street. And this was hailed by the United States Congress as a show that would help the communities at large and stop predators from preying on children. Now, in 2006, in Collin County, the same county that Karmelo Anthony's case is going on right now, the whole fight, altercation, track meet, in this county, there was a sting set up. And they netted 24 men in that sting that were on the chat rooms, thinking they were talking to minors, but they were actually talking to Chris Hansen's crew and cops. Now, one of the men that was nabbed was Louis Bill Conrad. He was the assistant district attorney for Kaufman County, and he lived in Terrell, Texas. Now, the sting was taking place with the Collin County DA's office, the Murphy Police Department, and the Terrell Police Department. Now, Bill Conrad, he stopped messaging the online chat rooms. He allegedly felt like they think that he felt it was unsafe, and he stopped communicating. And he was supposed to go to the sting house. But in the state of Texas, the crime doesn't occur when you go to the sting house. The crime occurs when you make the proposition online. And he had made plenty of proposition, requesting certain favors be done to him, pictures sent to him. He even sent pictures of his own private anatomy to the chat room. Now, Chris Hansen, along with the Murphy Police Department and Terrell Police Department, since he didn't go to the chat room, they got a warrant and went to raid his house. When they raided his house, they went in with camera crews, making a show of it, and he was standing in a hallway, and he said, and the gate was caught on camera, "I'm not going to hurt nobody," and he took his own life. Now, the district attorney of Collin County, which is John Roach at the time in 2006, he refused to press charges against Bill Conrad. He said that the warrant that was issued had the wrong address, the wrong date, and the wrong city. And so if this would have gone to court, he would have been exonerated of all these and set free. But he also had evidence on 23 other men, and he refused to prosecute. He said that he didn't have enough information, that NBC didn't forward him enough information. So he dropped all charges against all the predators caught online, sending pics, talking dirty to minors, which were actually police department officials. He let them all go. Now, Bill Conrad's sister, she filed a wrongful death suit against NBC and Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator for $108 million, and they settled out of court. But because the district attorney dropped all charges, this show ended up getting canceled because of that. Now let's move to 2025. And the DA has now become the judge over the 296th District Court. Judge John Roach will now be presiding over the Karmelo Anthony case. And I ask you, Is this justice or is this perverted justice? Texas has always been a haven for child predators, and there's tens of thousands of child predators in every city in Texas. All you have to do is do an online search of predators in your area, and you'll see that everything I'm saying is the truth.